Hey guys, how's everybody? Well, this is a rare video for me, or at least the time of the video is rare. It is 6 minutes after midnight. And, well, actually Tuesday morning. So, but I've been wanting to get this video made because if I don't get it made, I'm going to be so far behind that, or ahead, however you want to look at it. But I've got the plane done, my little Cessna that I was working on. That's done, and I mean, it just, once I started working on it, this little plane was great. Everything fit, and it just all went together really nice. Little problem with the decals, but I'll show you that in a second here. And before I knew it, it was done. So, but I'm going to show that to you, and then I've also started on the base, and that's why I wanted to get this video done, because I wanted to show you step by step on how I'm doing this base. So I didn't want to get too far ahead on the base, but I've got the mojo moving, and everything's clicking, so I needed to get this video done. You know the routine. Let me turn the camera around and I'll show you the plane, and I'll show you where I'm at on the base for it, okay? Hang on, I'll be right back. Here we go. This is the little Cessna 172 seaplane. It's a 1/48 scale, and I gotta tell you, with this being the first, I'm going to say this again, the first real plane that I've made, not an egg plane. I'm not counting the egg planes, but the first real plane that I've made. I really enjoyed this. I like the scale of it. It's not really big, but it's not really small either. Kind of like one of those Goldilocks things, that this one is just right. So, but I had a real good time. I had fun building this. Like I said, I had some problems with the decals, just two specifically, and that's the big one here going all the way down the side of the plane. That's all one big decal, and it's supposed to start right up here underneath, right underneath the propeller there, and that's one place that they broke up on me. So what I did is I ended up cutting them off, because of course they didn't break in the same spot, but I cut them off where they were kind of even so that it wouldn't look weird. And then the other place that I had the real big problem was back here on the tail section. As you can see, this is one of those decals where you have to cut it out and then place it around the rear wing here. I'm sorry, I like I said, first plane, I don't know what everything is properly called. So we'll stick with the rear wing. Stabilizer maybe? I don't know. But anyways, it was supposed to go around that, and that's where it broke up. So I just did the best I could with piecing it back together. And on this side you can really see where it got messed up there. But other than that, I didn't have really any problems with the plane at all. I really enjoyed it. So let me slide this aside here for a second, and then let me grab this. Now this is the base that I'm making for it. Kind of back up here for a second. This is 11 by 20, I think it is. Gosh, I should have looked at it, but I had originally bought a picture frame that I was gonna put this in, not to hang it from the wall, but just so it would have a nice finished edge on it. But I'm not going to use that frame because I don't like the way the styrofoam sits in it. So I'm gonna put some wood going along the sides here to dress it up once I'm done with it. But that'll be probably the last thing that I do. This is just that styrofoam board that you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's insulation is what they sell it for. But it's an inch thick, and it's a real stiff styrofoam. A lot of the train guys use it, and which is another reason why I wanted to try, because I've never used it before. But a lot of the train guys use it on their train tables and use it as a base, and then build up their layouts on top of this. And they cut it up and make mountains out of it and all that kind of stuff, which is why I wanted to get some experience working with this, so that when Caleb and I start our train table, I'll be a little bit of ahead, be ahead of the game there. But then I've also got the dock made, and just real simple, nothing real fancy. And I've got the holes made already for that it's going to sit in, so that it's actually down in the styrofoam a little bit, or in the water, shall we say. And then the plane will be sitting like this next to the dock. So that's basically what the base is going to look like. Now, the reason I made this so big was because of the water technique that I'm going to be trying out for the first time. And I'll get into that in the next video, because that's I got to either paint or stain the dock here. I haven't quite decided which way I'm going to go yet. But this is real wood. It's not popsicle sticks. What I use is, they're called skinny sticks, and I picked these up at Walmart in their craft section. And I like using these rather than the popsicle sticks or the craft sticks, because of the fact I think they look a little more in scale than what a popsicle stick does, because they're so wide. And the other thing I like about them is, if you look down at the dock here, they're not all perfect. You can see this one's kind of, like weathered or chewed up a little bit, however you want to put it. And that's what I like about them, is that they're all different. Each one of them is going to be different, and it just makes whatever you're making out of them seem that much more real, I guess you can say. So, and the square ones here, they're by the same company, the Horizon Group, and it's just wooden square dowels, and you get a different assortment. I don't know if you can see them through the package there, but you get a different assortment of sizes in the package. And these are only a couple of bucks. I mean, they're not expensive at all. So, but that's the update. That's what I'm doing. That's how far I am. So the next, like I was saying, the next step is to either paint or stain the dock, whatever I decide to do, and then start working on the water. And that's what I'm really interested in getting done, is the water, because I really want to see how this technique is going to turn out. And that will definitely be in the next video. I'll have another video in just a couple of days, because like I said, I want to keep going on this. The juices are flowing in the right direction, and I don't want to stop them. So we'll see you guys in just a couple days probably. Alright, y'all have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.